Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. People had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
No, we take
First down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Texans going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down. They're in dime. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Jackson. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Traylon Smith with the return. Showing a little burst so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Oh, ready?
Stroud in the air to start us off. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Houston.
Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right. 19 Texas. Wide Tony.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
13.
3rd and long for him here. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he has this down to the 34. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Henry on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Pick six. Touchdown, Houston. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Offense in a hurry up here. Lamar now from the gun. And this one is launched downfield. And he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Swap. Level swap.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Stroud now on 3rd. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
It's a gain of 10. And the Texans 1st down.
This one's out to Noel, left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 49-yard line.
Here's Stroud again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. That'll be the first and more. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Houston. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the gun, Stroud. No finding his back, Mixon. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so shipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
18.
Third down from the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Oh, south. 18. 11.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And this takes him down to the 10. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Mixon on the toss. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
19 seconds. Love it, stop. White, Tony. Good.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try and field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finding Flowers. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We'll get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Throwing here just before halftime. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
11.
First down, Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Throwing is Stroud. He's got it along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after, looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Oh, hey. 19 Texas. Hey, why Tony? Hey,
Back to throw, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
All right. 18. That's right. 19 Texas. Buggy.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And the Texans, first down.
South.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Hits his running back. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss, really rules out that kind of decision.
And this one sails out, no return on the punt. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From his end zone, it's Stroud. And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. Yep. This can be equally important. Just get that 1st down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Flush down out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
No, we take. Hey, report.
Lamar now from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throw by Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And now it's second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Finds the in route complete. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be first down Houston.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
18. Let's hurt.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. They'll come up on first and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Still has some space up near midfield. Makes the 15. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans lead by 15 now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception, and that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there, and that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion left. He gives here to the motion man. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Hey, Uno Mars.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go.
Motion the slot man right. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. On the move, headed right. Now we'll try one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Stop. 18.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. Dodges another stop. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Texans close to beginning the year 4-0. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Tight end in motion left.
18.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Chased out to his right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Getting out to his left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. 2nd down. Jackson to pass. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a 1st down.
Right, Tony. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 3-score game in the 4th. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. They try to trick play, but it's blown up. That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense.
Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Jump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
30-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So the Texans come away with the road win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of